Let's take a look at the first one. Senior management is handling these contract negotiation and leave it a blanks. Well, this is just an English sentence that followed by subjects and verb that you see as usual, that everybody's know. And seniors, management is considered as a nouns, and it is also the part of the verb to be's. And the sentence says that the management is handling some things. Handling is a verb anyways. So we can exactly remove A and B. Because you can see that they are both adjectives, and it needs the verb modifiers, which is C would be the right answer for this. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. This question is similar to the first one, however, it has a different conditions. Adheres, you can see here, adhere is a verb, but there's a space left behind there. So stay behind. So you can guess in yourself immediately that you need to take a look at your choice. Strictness is a noun, and strictness is a noun, and strictness is an exit. So we can remove both of this immediately too. So we have only two choices left. The fundamental ideas of adjective that is usually put at the front of the nouns. So we can remove C too. And there is only one choice left, which is B, would be the right answers. Okay, number 3. Take a look at this question carefully. If you look at the second clause here, you can see the confetti was strews. Well, strew is considered as a third form, which do you think it might lead you to something else? And it's also in the passive form too. Honestly, all choice in here, they are all fit, but however, badly and carefully is suitable in this place because they explain how it occurs, but it's not how the action works. And this is explain the situation that we in here. So we just remove this. We need to explain the situation to what happens. I would like to say that this is an adverb of place here too, so the answer would be B. Number 4. Well, this one looks quite simple. As you see that the significance of adverbs usually put lys at the ends, but however, as you can see, there's none of them is an lys. So I'm going to tell you some things about adverb of place too. Well, this is how they display the places, and there are some special case that the adverbs is able to put behind. There's adverbs is able to put behind. Behind the adverb is able to put behind the verbs. So you can exactly guess to something there, like here, there. You can see that this one is telling about place, so both of them is count in here. And you can see is one more. This one is looking about the places. There is one more you can see, which is anywhere too. So the answer would be number 3. Number 5. Because find an adverb in a sentence on the underlined word. Because I was late, I jogged a little faster. I would like to say that you need to find the right one of the adverbs that you may see in this. As I've said for the last questions, you can see that there is no ly in here. So we have to look at a different kind of adverbs. And for now, I'm going to explain you about adverb of purpose. Adverb of purpose is to tell the purpose that the person is going to do, and I'm going to say that they can display in the conjunctive form also. So we need to find something that's related to this part. You can see that there are two clauses in here too. Two clauses in here. And I would like to say that adverbs is using as something to modify the verb in here. So we can see that. So we have many examples, such as when, whenever, why, before, after, or there's the rest in here. You can see that there are many of them. And I'm going to say that the right answer, you can see that the one that is put in here is because. So the correct one is A.
Okay, look at the question number 6. Is Mr. James work this week? No, he's holiday. The correct answer is the choice number 2, at and on. At usually used for a place or something that you do it, such as at university, at home, at work. It shows you that you go to work. And the preposition on is usually used for a date, such as on Monday, on Wednesday, on Tuesday. Don't confuse about the preposition in, because it's usually used with the month, such as in December, in November. So let's move to the question number 7. Find the closest meaning, the right preposition. I give you the vocabulary that underlined and the blank space. So the correct answer is the choice number 2. Agree and in. Concur means agree, so if investigators concur about the meaning of certain facial expressions, they agree on their meaning. And about the preposition, in is the best answer in this situation because we are talking about emotion in my mind, emotion in myself. So it's not weird if emotions in all people. So let's move to the question number 8. Find the closest meaning, the right preposition. Let's look at the sentence. The rain seeps on the ground and the water may ripple later springs. And the correct answer is the choice number 3. Flow slowly and as. Okay. The sentence is describing the way in which rain moves on the ground from Earth's surface. It can do this by drying, freezing, or warming. And as can be both preposition and conjunction, but in this situation, as is a preposition because it's not compare anything in the sentence, but it told us only information that it will happen in the spring season. The water may ripple later as springs, so as is the best answer. Okay, let's move to the question number 9. Find the closest meaning, the right preposition. The answer lies into associated differences, the species in their digestive system and body size. And the correct answer is the choice number 4, connected and among. Connected or associated. In other words, the difference between the species are related or connected. And I use the words among for the preposition because that I highlighted the phrases to associated differences, the species. I'm not tell you what the species between what and what. So among is the best choice for this situation. Okay, let's move on to question number 10. I need you to look at the sentence and find only the word or vocabulary that related with the sentence. So the correct answer is hide. She achieved her greatest glory in Paris, where she was by the Folies Berkshire in 1892. She achieved her greatest glory in Paris means she successed something in Paris, where she was by the Folies Berkshire in 1892. Folies Berkshire is a theater or maybe the museum in France. So where does she success? So the word hide is the best answer, because if she was not hide by the Folly Berkshire, she will not success.
For this question, first of all, you must separate main clause and subordinate clause. So in this question, subordinate clause modify verb is in main clause. Then this question is a compact sentence with adverb clause, and adverb clause usually being with a conjunction. Let's take a look at the choice. A, B, A, C, and D are relative clause. Relative clause is used with adjective clause. So the choice B is conjunction. The answer is A. In other that, let's try the words. The verb where, because they don't want to get hurt whatever time in the future. So why not choose because? Because it means you absolutely sure that you will get hurt. But in order that it can be happen or not happen. For this question like other question before this, adverb clause usually being with a subordinating conjunction. So there are B and C that being with conjunction. Then let's see the difference between B and C. So you can see in choice B, these clauses are not complete. So the choice C is correct. For this question again, you can see past tense here. And you choose to find the clause that's being with conjunction. A is not past form. B, John is not conjunction. C is a past form and there is being with conjunction. But it cannot compete with subject, the phones. So the right answer is D.
15. I made his meal myself. Blah blah blah. I made everyone's meal. A. As a matter of fact, comma. B. As a matter of fact. You choose A. I made his meal myself. As a matter of fact, I made everyone's meal. the phrase as a matter of fact is linking or joining two sentences. So it starts. The second sentence has to start with a capital letter and require a comma after it. Number 16. Oliver has trained for months, blah blah blah. A marathon is a track race. A. Even so. B. Even so, comma. C. Punctuation even so, comma. You choose C. Punctuation even so, comma. Oliver has trained for months. Punctuation even so, comma. A marathon is a track race. Here to cross are joined by even so, a semicolon and comma are required. Number 17. Blah blah blah. The city spent over $1 million on its museum and stadium. It failed to look after the school. หมายความว่าเราใช้เงินเป็นพันล้านเพื่อพัฒนามิวเซียมกับสเตเดียมแต่เราไม่พัฒนาโรงเรียน You look at the choice A whereas it means compare B until จนกระทั่ง The sentence is compare. You choose number A whereas 18. Blah blah blah. We have received the confirmation email. The department can process the order. A. Unless it means ถ้าไม่ B. Now that it means เพราะว่าหรือ because. C. If ถ้า D. However อย่างไรก็ตาม The sentence is mean พวกเราได้รับการ confirm email พวกเราสามารถ process the order ได้ ดังนั้นเรา you choose the now that.
Okay, for my part, it's so of the 19. Before he left on vacation, he finished the project. Is for my part, it's about how to reducing the form of the full sentence. And if you see easily, you can see you can use your background knowledge to design this item. To reducing is you can cut the subject off, and then you must make the subject to be the general, like this. Okay, to make it because behind the two following before, you must use the noun, pronoun or subject, and then the correct one is only B. Yes, you can cut all that out. Okay, for the 20, as soon as he bought the house, he moved in and furnished it with beautiful furniture. Okay, this is about the adverb time clauses like as soon as and as. Easily when you see this choose words, you can repeat it with instead it with the upon. Yes, and following with the noun. Okay, it's clearly to see it. Only B this in the structure of this. B is correct. Okay, for the 21, so he was talented, he didn't get a job. Okay, when you see the so, even so, or also, this is the structure of the adverb clauses expressing contrasting idea. Okay, when Matthew, when you think to reducing this form, you must think about it. This is the so, and you must cut the subject and cut the verb to be out, and then all the remaining is you can move it following the so. This is the correct one is the B. Yes, this is the structure of this. And next to the 22, since he was late, he started the meeting at 10. Okay, when you see since, because, and as to give the listen, you can cut it out and drop the subject and make the verb to be being. Okay, this is the form of this. So when cut the sin off, this only one is the A correct.
Number 23. It deals with the phrasal verb. What is phrasal verb? The phrasal verb is the combination between verb pair and preposition. For example, turn off, turn on, and bring up. And you cannot guess the meaning of the word by the verb that is in the front half of the preposition only, because it will change the meaning probably. Form number 23. The DJ blank space is equipment before the big dance party last night. What is the answer? The choice A, put up. It means to stay somewhere for the night. B, set up. To organize or prepare. C, turn over. To transfer. And D, get together. To do something joyfully. From all these meanings, the choice B, to organize or prepare, is very reasonable more than the other word. The DJ set up his equipment before big dance party last night. Set up, it means to organize or prepare. And the right answer is B, set up. Number 24. She's her friend. He's late, but he should arrive at the cafe soon. From the choices: A, looking all off. 2, observe carefully. B, looking down on. It means to think that you are better than someone. C, looking up to. It means to admire and respect. D, looking forward to. It means to feel pleased and excited about something. From the question, she's observing her friend. She waiting for her friend because her friend have not come at the cafe. And the choice A, looking out of, to observe carefully, is very reasonable more than the other word. And the answer, it must be A. Number 25. I tried baking cookies, but they didn't blank space well. From the choices: A, make out, to deal with a situation. B, bring up, to start to talk about a particular subject. C, turn out, to end as a result. D, come across, to give other people a certain feeling or opinion. From the meaning, turn out seems to be the right answer for this question. I tried baking cookies, but they didn't turn out well. And the answer is C. Number 26. She blank space all the time, so the manager fired her. From the choices: A, block off, it means to curl or so. B, slack off, to work less hard or to be less than is usual or necessary. C, sit through, to stay until the end of event. D, turn away, to move your face so you are not looking at something. From the meanings, slack off is very reasonable more than the other word because it means to work less. She slack off all the time, so the manager fired her. And the manager fire her is the result of her action because she slack off all the time. And the right answer is B.
Number 77. You look this question. Is this takeover choose? Accomplish user in the photos of the company. Is have a first choice you choose to focus this. You can see this, right? The brick is the same of every choice, and the important for you choose to focus is in black off. And you choose to know the word what it means. First, bring about is นำมาเกี่ยวกับ to bring in นำเข้า see bring up นำขึ้น and number 4 นำออกมา bring it out for is translate for in Thai การรัฐประหารครั้งนี้ควรการกลับมาโดยสมบูรณ์ของเป็นการกลับมาของโชคชะตาของบริษัท and ถ้าจะให้นำเข้านำขึ้นหรือนำออกมาเนี่ย is not good and for the make sense in this sentence is A bring out นำเข้ามาเกี่ยวกับบริษัท okay for the number 28 almost half of the workers at the chemical plants have mystery limits. You choose to know of what the mean of this question, and when you focus of the answer is same of the 77. In the come is the same of the choice, right? And you choose to focus look at the in black of come. And for the first come around to is mean มาถึง come up with is mean ขึ้นมาด้วย number C come into is mean เข้ามา number 4 is mean ลงมาด้วย when you know of the mean is the answer you choose what the answer is can join together in the question it is number 4 come down with. Okay, for the next question, number 29. You can contact me at this number if you wish to this offer of employment. You can focus this choice. It have a 4 choice and it is the same of the number 28 and 27. Is check. You can look it. It's the same of the choice, right? And you focus look on the in black of text of up on and down, and you choose to know this word what it mean. Text up mean บินขึ้น text up is meanรับ text on is mean รับใน and take down is mean ลง and you focus you can contact me at this number if you wish คุณสามารถติดต่อฉันได้ที่หมายเลขนี้หากคุณต้องการถึง is you choose this take up รับคุณควรจะรับสิ่งนี้ข้อเสนอนี้กับการจ้างงานนี้ is employment is clear. For the last question, please let us know what we can to do the inconvenience you have suffered. A. Make up to. B. Make do with. C. Make up with. D. Make up for. Is when you translate this
question is mean โปรดแจ้งให้เราทราบว่าเราสามารถทำอะไรได้บ้างเพื่อที่จะหรือที่ can do ที่อันนี้เราสามารถทำได้ที่ in the inconvenience you have suffered ความไม่สะดวกของคุณ it have for choice and is the make itself of any choice you should focus up to do with or with after and number A is mean ทำขึ้น number B is mean ทำด้วย number C is mean ให้ออกด้วย and number 4 is mean ทำขึ้นเพื่อ and the best answer is make up for it makes sense for in this question